Well, that was fast. That was insanely fast. It looks like Amazon has folded, folks. For those who don't know, a few days ago we reported the fact that Amazon was testing the waters with AI dubs specifically for anime. And I reported the fact that way back in March they started this entire program. It's just it only caught our attention now because of Banana Fish. But yes, way back in March, they decided to make this whole program where they were going to be working on accessibility for the entire website for their video streaming. The idea was to find different titles on their platform that won't get official, English dubs and Spanish dubs, and use AI in order to actually create them for those videos. And that's been going on, like I said, ever since March. But it wasn't until Banana Fish got an AI dub for English that suddenly it caught people's attention. As you can see here with the clip that I posted on social media, catching a lot of attention, 7.5 million views. And a lot of that was this 5,000 retweets of a lot of people just posting it on their feeds, especially different voice actors that were really upset or laughing about it. Or yes, there's the other side that people just happy that localizers are going away. There was definitely a lot of fighting in the quote retweets. You have people that were like take that localizers. You had the people that were the voice actors going, I'm right here, pay me. You had people that were like, I'm like an amateur and I'll record lines for this. This is horrible. And yes, I think probably like 99% of it is just people going, this is so freaking bad. I mean, I haven't talked about in my previous video. It's horrible. It's not great. But anyways, that caught a lot of attention. That got a lot of steam. And yes, my other post that was made specifically for No Game No Life was also equally, I would say probably much more horrible. That got a lot of attention as well, 1.1 million views. But these two posts that I made got a lot of attention for a lot of the voice actors, a lot of the AniTubers, a lot of very popular AniTubers, and that just got to mainstream. And it looks like Amazon actually heard it. They actually listened to it, because if you actually go to the pages for all the three that I listed, you'll see there's changes being made. Over here on Banana Fish, the English AI beta is gone. If you look over here on No Game No Life, it's gone. Vinland Saga, still there. So this is where I get to my theories on what exactly happened. Because I think nothing's really changed. I think through all the outrage, through the voice actors, and again, the, YouTubers and whatnot, I think with all that attention, specifically for these two clips right here, they only responded to those. So again, Banana Fish, you still have the Spanish AI version is there. With No Game No Life, it only had an English version, which was clipped. For the Vinland Saga listing, the Spanish version is still there. So a lot of the outrage was from these two clips, and they responded to it. So all the people that were canceling subscriptions and whatnot all over this whole situation, they got what they wanted. It's been removed. But I would argue nothing has changed. And why do I say that? Because some people out there will say, well, they took down all the AI English ones. We won. Victory. Well, no. If you look back at like the original post back in March that was saying they were going to do this whole project, one of the ones they listed was My Mother is a Parrot. If you look at the details in there, English AI, it's still there. They're still doing this. Like I said, this is a site-wide program and a system where they're going to be doing AI dubs of everything that doesn't have it, that won't be getting one. So that system is still going, and those tracks still exist on the platform, and they're probably going to do more in the future. It's just they've responded to the current situation, the current thing that a lot of people are gathering onto, and the current thing that's getting Banana Fish a crap ton of 1-star reviews. I noticed that. I'm like, whoa, that's different. It looks like 30% of the reviews now are all negative, which I think is probably like 70. I think it's around 70 or something like that, because I think when I checked back here last time, this was about 500 global ratings, and this has probably been all 1 stars ever since then. But there's been a lot of outrage, and again, a lot to do with the voice actors and whatnot not being hired to do this whole project, and this has changed a lot. So they've actually responded to that. But again, because it's only been the English AI versions of, again, Banana Fish and No Game No Life, I think it's only response to this whole viral thing here. I think somebody probably seen these going viral and going, oh yeah, this looks really bad for our current project, and people are getting really upset. We're getting cancellations of Prime. Just take those down. Just get rid of those two and they'll stop. Just take them down, it'll stop. Well, do you want us to take down the rest of the programs and take it on? No, don't. No, we're still doing all that stuff. That stuff is still going on. We got to get it better. We got to work on the system. We got to get it better to the point where we don't have to worry about that no more. Keep that on. Just take these two down because people are upset about those two things. So in the end, did anybody win? I don't know. I think it's in that real area right there where I think there's going to be a lot of celebration, a lot of victory dancing and everything like that, but I don't think anything changes. I don't think suddenly tomorrow they're going to turn around and say, hey, let's do an official dub of Banana Fish. We didn't get that and people are upset. Let's do that for them. No, you're not going to get an English dub of Banana Fish now. It just means they took down the two problem childs and they'll move on with everything else. So did anybody even win in the end? I don't think so. I don't think anything is going to change. That's sort of the big problem with this whole situation overall is, like I've stated before, this is inevitability, and you can outrage over it here and there, but it's not going to really change this immovable force. If they want to do this whole beta system, if they want to do this whole dubbing system with AI, they're going to do it. And eventually people are going to start accepting it. That's the unfortunate reality. I'm not saying that because I want this or that. I know I get downvotes every single time I do AI videos, and it's because I'm in this middle area that people don't like. You have to hate the localizers, and I'm thinking to myself, but you realize AI is going to have like censorship in it too, right? You do know that AI can have like its own political leanings thrown into it too, right? You do know that AI censors itself too, right? You do realize that anything that you have a problem with localizers, it can apply in AI as well, right? Ask AI a super controversial question and it will have a political leaning. These AIs are told how to structure itself. I remember back a while back, there was this whole situation where people were asking, I think it was Sora, or maybe it was possibly Gemini. One of the AIs, people was asking them to post pictures of like different races and families. And it was purposely like tilting it a certain way because it was controversial. AI does it too. AI follows boundaries that the people creating the AI follow. Even though I absolutely hate having political crap thrown in my anime, I just don't personally think AI localization is going to fix it. That's the key thing there. I don't think this is the silver bullet that's going to fix all of our problems. It's not going to keep woke culture out of our anime. It's only going to make it shift into AI, where AI will have those parameters set to it. That's what I want to get across. If you're looking for a solution, I just don't think this is it. The other side is, yes, I obviously do acknowledge the damage that AI is doing to voice actors and jobs and whatnot. There's going to come a time where my job's out as well. I mean, there's already AI videos out there constantly. My videos would probably get much more viewership if it weren't for the fact that, it seems like 99% of what's being put onto YouTube anymore is AI slop. I'm going out of business too because of it. It sucks. But in the middle, I acknowledge the fact that AI is an inevitability. It's going to happen eventually. Whether it's going to be now or later on, whenever it gets good or whatever. Like I said before, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. It's going to happen eventually. But that's just sort of my take on it. I'm not the end-all be-all. I can't make these decisions. I acknowledge right here, this is a business. The business is going to make the decision they're going to make. At the end of the day, if they want to have AI on here, they're going to do it. And mark my words, give it a year or two, you'll see it back. You'll see it back because right here, Spanish is still there. It's going to come back. It's inevitability. It's going to be there eventually. But anyways, I just want to get on here and give people an update. It looks like at least the English versions of AI dubs for Banana Fish and No Game No Life is gone. They're not gone site-wide. There's still that program is in place. And I don't think it's going anywhere. But we can celebrate a small victory if this is something that you wanted. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button down below. If you like this content and you want to support Tom more, become a member. Until next time, y'all take care.